Hi, good morning. This is Shilpa from ZK Dubai. Today we will start BioTimeCloud training. Okay, for the whoever has joined in the meeting, thank you all for joining in the training today. In the start, we will play a short video for to know the introduction of BioTimeCloud, and then we will move on to the main training session. Please watch this video now.
Hi everyone, marhaba, Anas here. Today we are going to talk all about BioTimeCloud. With BioTimeCloud, you can get a real-time location tracking. You can easily manage your employees and you can efficiently track time and attendance whenever and wherever. So for today's video, we will introduce the BioTimeCloud, understand the software, get to know the mobile applications and discuss its features. And of course, the fun part, vendor management or how we get down to business. How is BioTimeCloud different from any other time attendance management softwares? Unlike the other time attendance management solution, BioTimeCloud is a cloud-based time attendance management solution deployed in AWS, Amazon Web Services. So since the BioTimeCloud is a cloud service, users do not manage the cloud infrastructure and the platform, where the application runs, eliminating the need to install and run the application on the user's computers or servers. This simplifies maintenance, support, and allows global access to the solutions at any moment or any device with internet access. Moving to our next topic, the software. One of the most questions that we get is, where's my data stored? And how can I get to know if my data is secured? BioTimeCloud is a web service hosted and protected at AWS Amazon Web Services, located at the Amazon EC2 data center in Middle East, with the network architecture necessary to meet the requirements of the most security-sensitive organizations. AWS, as a third-party cloud services provider, guarantees certifications such as SOC 1, 2, and 3, PCI DSS Level 1, ISO 27001, FIPS 142, so you can feel safe knowing that your data is secured in a high-performance environment. Amazon EC2 works in a conjunction with Amazon VPC to provide security and robust networking functionality for your computer resources. In short, with a powerful AWS database storage, you can make sure that all of your data are well protected. Okay, so now we will move into the next topic, the BioTimeCloud mobile app. BioTimeCloud mobile app offers you the most convenient way of accessing your account from anywhere at any time. You can control all data and business requirements in a more secure and easy way. It's just in your hand. I get a real-time updates, get my leave approved, and punch in and out my attendance even when I'm outside. You can easily download the application on Apple Store or on Google Play Store, or actually, you can scan it now. Most features are similar with BioTime 8.5. One of the most frequent asked questions is, I'm currently using the BioTime 8.5 and I would like to migrate the existing data to the BioTimeCloud. So what is the process of the migration? Unlike the BioTime 8.5, BioTimeCloud does not offer the database level migration solution. So, as soon as you connect the devices to the BioTimeCloud, all the employees' details like employee ID, employee name, and registered biometric templates will be migrated automatically to the software. However, if you have additional data such as organizational structure and attendance-related timetables, shift schedule, or approvals that were recorded on BioTime 8.5 version, only option is to manually upload the data to BioTimeCloud using the import XLS templates. Okay, let me brief you about its features. The first one, real-time device location tracking, unlimited scalability, firmware management, logo customization, vendor management analytics dashboard, subscription and pricing management, license analysis, and report calculation. Finally, let's go down to business and talk about the vendor management. BioTimeCloud vendor side is a smart, cloud-driven business management system for effective and secured business deals, transactions, as well as data management. The system offers innovative functions for running successful business and helps you to connect with your fellow business organizations in the most convenient way. Well, that was a quick look on what BioTimeCloud is, and I think you will agree with me that it's a powerful cloud-based software that also happens to be very simple to use. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
So here is the contents or the topics we are talking about today on BioTimeCloud training. So here we'll talk about what is BioTimeCloud and the features inside the main modules, and then we'll discuss about the client and vendor side informations. Before going to BioTimeCloud, what do you mean by cloud technology? So here is a cloud technology. As you all know, the cloud technology, it enables customers or users to use the infrastructure and applications via the internet without installing and maintaining them on premises. So using the internet anytime, anywhere, anyone can access the platform and access the data or manage all the relevant related activities used in BioTimeCloud. So here in BioTimeCloud, you can manage all the customers, the multiple companies, entities, and together using a vendor side or a client side or mobile app icon. So here is the what is cloud technology? So smart cloud driven management system. It is powered by AWS cloud technology for an effective and secured communication. So here for in AWS, we know the features like cloud, virtual platform, and internet. It's cloud computing storage, database services, monitoring services, web hosting, security and compliances, data streaming, analytics. So these are the main features that we know for the cloud, virtual platform, and internet. So coming to the smart cloud-driven business management system for BioTimeCloud, we can manage the business deals, business transactions, hassle-free data management, and many other processes. So this is a cloud technology. Then we'll come to like why we have chosen AWS here. So powerful BioTimeCloud is hosted in AWS system. So AWS is a cloud computing technology broadly adopted overall, like world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud services. Why we have chosen AWS? Because of the secure, reliable network, the scalable services from AWS. There is no upfront cost for from AWS. We just have to pay for the services what is used. So that is easily manageable. So there is a hassle-free data management process behind in AWS. So that is the reason we have chosen AWS as a cloud computing and hosting BioTimeCloud in that. So now we'll move on to what is BioTimeCloud. The BioTimeCloud system is a smart office solution that lets you manage and organize your workforce effectively wherever you are without having any physical server. So you don't have to install any servers or networks. You don't have to maintain any networks. You just have to use the cloud URL and into all the ZKTeco devices, push protocol devices, and then easily manage all the devices from multiple locations. So this is the main advantage of cloud-based smart office solution, the new system BioTimeCloud. So where it is most useful? This BioTimeCloud office solution is used for small-scale businesses that offers companies attendance policies, fast scheduling like time tracking, field work, and GPS tracking. So it maintains simple access control like human resource management and standard reports export. So all this management is very easy using BioTimeCloud. So it comes with a user-friendly experience with a modern dashboard to manage the attendance policies, the exceptions, the time scheduling, the location tracking, the geofencing, the employee attendance reports, and much more features we do have in this. So let's move on to the advantages and choosing BioTimeCloud. So first of all, why to choose BioTimeCloud over other cloud solutions for time attendance management system? Easy setup. As we know that using an AWS hosted in AWS cloud, you don't have to install or maintain the software or maintain the hardware environment. It is easy to handle. So directly you have the URL or the domain ready to set up in the devices, and automatically the device will be communicated to the BioTimeCloud. So that is why we call it as easy setup. Next is the high level security. As we know about the data safety is the most important feature, like all of the customers would need. Okay. So for the customers, for their own data is more important. So in AWS cloud, all the data is secured. The cloud technology offers 24/7 support with a server that is always online and highly available. Next is the scalability. When we talk about scalability, whether we have a growing workforce or we have you have like employees growing like in your businesses, so you can only upgrade the number of employees based on your requirements. So let's say the storage will not be increased at the start, or there is no upfront cost for when you talk about scalability. So that means you just have to purchase a number of employees, like for your current, how much is the requirement, then based on your requirement you can increase. So that is scale up. So that is the main advantage here in using AWS cloud. Okay, and next is the accessibility. So this BioTime Cloud, as we hosted in AWS Cloud, you can access the data anytime, anywhere, without the use of any public IP or DNS, unlike BioTime 8.5. So here, the maintenance, about the maintenance, your subscription, when you purchase a subscription, the maintenance, it's included. So there is a full time and attendance features and the simple access control management functions. Mobile application comes along with the number of employees and many more updates and support on the backend. So all this is available, and you will be getting all this maintenance as free when you purchase, when you purchase a subscription. Next is the online service and support that our team provides for BioTime Cloud. So we have a 24/7 real-time support team trained for only for BioTime Cloud, and then you get anytime the issues get resolved once it is raised. Okay, so that is the main advantages in choosing BioTime Cloud. So next, let's move on to BioTime Cloud modules. So here, as in the video, it was explained that the main features and functionalities inside BioTime Cloud. So here I'm going to explain about the main modules. The main modules here is geolocation monitoring. So when we talk about geolocation monitoring, means the real-time location monitoring to know the exact current location of an employee who works in the field with the use of GPS mobile tracking system. So next is the outdoor management. Outdoor management is multiple location assignments. For example, you have multiple clients, you are managing multiple clients in different locations, and you have employees working as a contract basis or different other terms. So let's say you have some business rules, and then you are going to manage all these employees in your company for outdoor work. So you have this management module here in the system to manage the outdoor employees attendance tracking. So let's say we have an option called an outdoor punch, where the employee using mobile app, they can log into the mobile app and click on outdoor punch, so that real-time location, GPS location will be tracked and will be saved into the web. So BioTime Cloud HR and administrators can directly view from where the employee is in which client location and where the employee has punched. Okay, so that means that is outdoor management module means. Then we have the simple access control. Simple access control is the nothing but we have the management of standalone access, one door access door control system we have in the BioTime Cloud. So mask and temperature detection dashboard is another new module it's introduced, and where to manage the temperature detection of the employees, like the temperature has risen above 37 or whatever settings you have put on the system. Here you will get a report, and you can find it easily. There will be an exception sent to the employees or the administrators where there is a abnormal temperature detection. And then we have the email notification feature, that is for attendance exceptions, attendance approvals, as well as we have it for the administrators for sending the reports to the employees, sending to the reports to the administrators on a frequency basis, like daily, weekly, monthly, on at a specified time. So this is email notification in the system. Then we have a mobile application, which is a subscription based which comes along with the number of employees limit which you purchase. And then the mobile application can be used by the employees using their email ID. The password can be received from their administrators. So all this control is done from the web application. So when an employee logs in to the mobile app, he can do attendance and outdoor punch using his mobile app. So this is all controlled by the administrator from the website. So here is a dashboard which you can see, the real-time dashboard which shows the employees' real-time data, the overall statistics of the employees, and the device status, like how many devices are online and how many are offline. Okay, so this is next. We'll move on to why the centralized time attendance solution. Here we can see the number of devices. So all the data is to synchronize the data from time and attendance device in different locations. And we can manage centrally all these devices from one single platform. Let it be in any country, let it be in any location, wherever it is. With a single this BioTime cloud system, we can manage centrally all the devices and synchronize data and time from employees and devices. Okay, and this is next is centrally managed roster shifts and timetables. So in using one platform, you can manage all this rostering and shift timetables effectively for the HR and administrators. Next is monitor the data from inter-regional terminals. Inter-regional terminals means wherever the devices are installed. Let's say in multiple countries you have the devices installed, you can manage from one single platform all these devices. Okay, so next we'll move on to the cloud system architecture. Here, the cloud system architecture is divided into three parts. So first is the client or the end user account. We can call it as a client or end user account. Next is the vendor account, and then we have the mobile app account. So these are the three accounts. So first we'll explain the structure or the architecture of the client or end user account. The client and end user account, to start with, how does the client or end user account register? So to start with, they need to log into biotimecloud.com URL, that is the BioTimeCloud home domain. When they log in there, they can get what they can do is they can sign up with their email ID, phone, and password. And then you will get an email with activate account. When you click on activate account, you can see create a company or join a company. So create a company means you're going to create your own account, end user account, and then when you click on create a company, you can enter your new company name, verify the details, and log in. So now you have your own account created as an end user or a client. So what do you do from there? So you can create multiple branches, employees, and devices. So manage employees and devices using the single account, end user account. So if you don't want to use the client or end user account, you're going to register a vendor registration. So you have to point to vendor domain. That means each vendor will have their own company vendor domain. So end use, like the end customers, will have to register under them. Then automatically those vendor company will become the main vendor. So we'll show you all the steps in the next slides, like the detailed steps, how is the workflow, and from where we have to start and where is the end. Okay, so here this is the system architecture for client and user account. Next, we will move on to vendor account. So vendor account. So how is vendor account registration done? So using a vendor company domain, let's take an example here, which is abc.biotimecloud.com. So let's take this example. So end user who is going to sign up their company information under this vendor. So they will sign up with the email ID. They will go to abc.biotimecloud and activate account. Create a company means creating their own company so that it will be under this particular vendor. So their new company name is 123 and the vendor name is abc.biotimecloud.com. So whenever a new end user, they will register under any domain of any company domain, the direction, the email, the link will be directed to URL one like this. So we'll have this their end user company dot vendor company and then the biotimecloud.com. So all these steps we will detail in the next slide. Like if you don't want to create a company and what are the steps to join a company as join a company as an associate. That means you're joining a company, another company as an associate to manage multiple entities using your own single account. So this is the meaning of join a company as an associate. So let's show you in detail all the steps, like how do you define and how do you register the client or the vendor or the employee account. Okay. So next is employee mobile account. Here the employee mobile account, first of all, the employee must be present in the database. So let's say employee must be added in the database. So account is there in the database. Yes. Once the account is there in the database, we need to know whether the license is provided for the employee. Yes, there is license. Okay, so employee has license. So employee is now eligible to log into their mobile app using their employee email ID, password, and the company name. And then they can do attendance punch and outdoor punch. So once they do attendance and outdoor punch, the real-time location or the real-time current location is already tracked by the application and sent to the web, which HR and administrators in turn can see their real employees' real-time location from where they have punched. Also, they can set the geofence for the employees, like in a particular meter only they'll be able to punch when you set a geofence. So that is the meaning of the GPS tracking and geofence location. So that is an employee mobile account. So once, if there is no permission at all, employee won't be able to access using the mobile, using BioTimeCloud mobile app. So this is a BioTimeCloud system architecture. We have covered the vendor side, the client side, and the employee mobile account side. Now we will go in detail about the process or the steps. How does a end user register and create a company? So we will show it in a short clips, so then we can move on to there. So here I'm going to show you the client or the end user sign up and create a new company. So what are the steps and the process behind this? So at the start, we'll go to the URL biotimecloud.com, enter the email ID, enter the password, enter the phone number, and then we'll fill the concern by signing up to BioTimeCloud. I agree the terms. Click on sign up. After click on sign up, employee, this particular end user on this email will receive an email saying that account confirm notification. So you can see when you click on account confirm notification, you can see create a new company. So you will go to create a new company. You are going to enter the end user company name. So this is company name end user, continue. Again, verify the company again. You're going to enter the new company again, Popico. Okay. So here you are entering the password. So automatically you can see the URL is moved to popico.biotimecloud.com. So you will enter inside, and this is now end user or the client already have the account. That means there is an account created. So this is the steps behind how do you sign up and create a new company using as an end user. Okay, and from here, this is a dashboard you can see. So when the company is created, you can see the company information here. So using this account, the end user can manage all their multiple branches. So how do they add multiple branches? Using create a company, they can add multiple branches in the system. Let's say they have multiple branches across the any countries or across the UAE, or let's say in UAE we have multiple branches. You can add multiple branches in this list using create a company, create new company. Okay, so this is a step. So next we will move on to vendor registration, vendor domain, and how to create a new company as a vendor. So registration under vendor domain and create new company. So for registration under vendor domain and create a new company, first you need to have a vendor domain. So let's take an example. Vendor domain is here ZKDubai.biotimecloud.com. So there is a user who is going to register under the company ZK Dubai. So he is entering the email ID, password, signing up using the URL ZKDubai.biotimecloud.com. Once Once registered, they'll get an email to their email ID asking for account confirm notification. You can see this email account confirm notification. Click on activate account. Then you can see register your company. Your account is automatically activated. Create a new company. Now you're going to register your company under the vendor called ZK Dubai. So your new company name is Horizon. So your new company is Horizon and you are under ZK Dubai. You're going to register. So that is vendor registration. The process is now doing Horizon. So now horizon.zkdubai.biotimecloud.com. So this is a URL. So when you click on this, you can automatically see this and then enter the password. When you log in, you can see the link horizon.zkdubai.biotimecloud.com. So this is the end user who has registered under the domain. So Horizon has joined and treats you as vendor notification from BioTimeCloud. So this is a step. Next, we will move on to join a company as an associate. So for joining a company as an associate, we have two options here. Either you have a new account and directly you are joining a company as an associate, or you have an existing account. Inside your existing account, you are trying to join another company as an associate. Like join a company means as an associate, you can manage multiple entities using your single account. So you don't have to have a separate account for joining another companies. So you just have to request for this join a company so that the administrator of the associate company will approve you, and then automatically you will be able to see and perform all the activities uh, inside that associate company. That is the meaning of join a company as an associate. So the first step is join a company as an associate using your existing account. Sorry, using a new account. So the new account, let's say you're going to register a new account under the domain BioTimeCloud. Signing the email ID, signing up using the email ID, password, phone number, and then you will get an email. You will get an email saying that account confirm notification. When you click on activate account, you can have an option called join a company. Join a company here automatically directs you to join existing company. That means you're going to enter the join existing company name. You're going to enter the existing company name. So you should be knowing what is the existing company name, then you will enter it here. So if I know the existing company, after I enter, it will direct to verify. So once you verify, so you can see the step here. Once you verify your company, you'll get an email automatically approved successfully. So that means your request to join the company is automatically approved. So you will get an email, as well as the end user also, the vendor main administrator also will get an email saying that you have joined. So that is the meaning of join a company as an associate. Next option is using your own account. That means you have a live BioTimeCloud account and you are going to join another company as an associate. So here is the steps. So after you log in, you can click on join a company. You enter the company name. When you click on confirm, there will be email sent to the company's admin. After the email is received, the company's administrator will need to approve. So after approve, automatically the email will be sent to your email ID saying that, okay, the approver has already approved you to become the associate. Okay, so once you can see your request to join is already approved, I will get a notification. So when you refresh your existing account, you can see this company name listed here. So that means you can now have access to manage this particular company. So that is the meaning of join a company as an associate, and with two options. Next, we will discuss about the vendor management side. Okay, the vendor side. Okay, here you can see the vendor management structure. The vendor management system. So first of all, the vendor side management system for effective and for effective and secured business deals, actually, as well as data management. So you know that you have multiple end users joined under a vendor. Okay, so each vendor, if using their own vendor account or vendor dashboard, can manage multiple companies together. So they can manage easily the using the vendor analytics dashboard. So here is a dashboard you can see, where they can see the number of companies who has joined, the number of subscribed users, the number of trial users, mobile app user, number of devices added by your clients. So all this information can be seen using the vendor analytics dashboard. So coming to the main features. So what is the main features using the business side, like for the vendor management structure or the system? This particular vendor side creates new business opportunities. Like different vendors can manage the businesses easily using one single platform. So how they can do is they can directly manage using the dashboard, like monitoring the data of the subscribed users and the trial users of the client's device globally, and then simplifies vendors businesses and administrative operations. So it is easy, like, to get a complete visibility about your end user companies, to know how many companies has registered under you and what are the businesses, like how many devices have they added, how many employees are they having, and can make connections and connections to other companies, like let's say to expand businesses, make connections with other companies and understand what is the process happening there. So all this hassle free data management and data transfer is very easy using the vendor side business management platform. So as you can see here in the architecture, the user A can create a company, can create and join multiple companies. So here the company A, company B, and company C is created as a multiple companies, and they have the authority to join another company. Let's say the user B is join another company and can see the visibility of user data. At the same time, as a vendor dashboard can manage multiple companies. Like for each company, they have a multiple dashboard where they can see the devices, the number of trial users, the number of subscribed users, and employees. So this is the main advantage for the vendor side to see and manage the platform, like the employees and the companies, employee report, company report together in one platform. This is the end of the training session. So any inquiries related to BioTimeCloud, please contact our distributors or contact us directly using BioTimeCloud at ZKTeco.com. Thank you for your time in joining this training.